folks, here in the magnificent Queensland hinterland on the Gold Coast. Invited by Harley-Davidson to make use of the latest members of their grand American touring family, the Street Glide and the Road Glide. Both of these bikes make use of the 117 CI engine, which is the only two models that use that engine, completely exclusive to the Street Glide and Road Glide. Now, Harley-Davidson's going to great lengths to let me know that the bodywork's all new. It's all designed using liquid and magnificent technology that I don't understand, but I'll explain to you later. So, look, it's all rhetoric. It's the ride that matters. We're out there today. Watch the vid. Okay, we're on the Street Glide now. Just a very quick look at this bar-mounted fairing, which is the major difference between this bike and the Road Glide. It feels more sporty at the bars than does that big Road Glide fairing. That feels a bit more like an Ultra, so that is a big touring motorcycle. This one feels a little bit sportier, a lower bar. Of course, it's not a light bike at 368 kilograms, so no one could hide from the fact that that's a heavy motorcycle. That said, it is 8.2 kilograms lighter than the 2023 Street Glide Special. So they have taken some weight out of it. And interestingly, it does feel kind of light at the bars. I'm surprised by that. Obviously, Harley-Davidson has this new system of digital wind tunnel testing, basically using water, which is kind of an interesting thing, but they have done very well in regard to keeping ergos and stuff. Now, seats, what a subjective business seating is. Now, my old ass is old and I'm a bit bony, so I'm pretty fussy about this stuff, and it's amazing how many manufacturers get it wrong. I'm looking for a bit of cupcake on the tush, and this one gives it. I like a bit of width, and you know, the nature of cruisers has you taking a fair whack up through the kidneys because you've got your feet forward on the footboard, so this one's pretty good. That extra travel in the rear suspension is certainly helping in regard to that, and I'm comfortable. Yeah, it's kind of, there's a nice backrest that sits up against your lower spine. The foot forward position, which, as I say, isn't always perfect, quite nice on this one. I feel like I could sit on this bike and ride a long way. Definitely a bunch more suspension travel than I'm used to from the earlier bikes, and it has been a bugbear for cruisers for some time of running out of suspension travel. Harley has addressed that, and I'm enjoying the fact that regardless of how tough it gets in regard to potholes, and let's face it, you know, the back of Queensland is just chock-a-block with shitty roads. A Harley-Davidson Road Glide, and well, first impressions, it feels like a Harley-Davidson. It's a big bike, it's a big heavy bike, we know that going in. Harley claims a great deal of better aerodynamics, and so far I'm feeling that. You've got that massive fairing in front of you. Yes, it's big, yes, it's bulky, but I can see clearly over it, which I really like. And definitely wind buffeting is improved. You're looking at a 12.3 inch screen in the old language. I think that's 330 odd millimeters. Yes, indeedy. And there's a massive infotainment system available to you there. Full navigation system, all operating through this left switch gear. It's quite complicated, but I think once you get your head around it, you'll work it out. I don't know what it is, but you get up here and it always has a feeling like Jimmy Barnes ought to be standing in amongst the flames. I love going to Queensland, mainly because the sun's bloody out, and I'm from Melbourne, and I'm always freezing my bloody Jats crackers off. But yeah, I love being in Queensland. It's just, I feel like I'm on the road, and there's a steaminess about the place. And you're sitting on a big fat Harley-Davidson, like, that makes me happy. I always come to Queensland, I think, why the flipping hell don't I live in Queensland? And then, well, it gets a bit slow for me, you know what I'm saying? A full day's shenanigans in the hinterland outside the Gold Coast, some beautiful roads on Harley-Davidson's new 2024 Street Glide and Road Glide, both sporting that 117 CI engine and a whole heap of new tech, which I think has really served the bike well. It's not the quickest bike in the world. I probably was looking for a little bit of more stump pulling grunt, but the trade-off is beautifully smooth and sophisticated motor. Liquid cooled heads and as I said, a really strong smart electronic suite, which has brought Harley-Davidson completely into the new realm of high-tech motorcycling. The DNA is still there. That V-twin will always be there, and you know, full marks. I think this bike, or both these bikes, they are very similar, represent a big step forward for Harley-Davidson. They're not cheap, but they're sophisticated and smart. Over to you. You know how we've all got this crappy drawer in our kitchen that is just full of stuff that we don't need? Now you can take it on your motorcycle. You can have a drawer full of stuff you don't need and you can take it with you. Nice innovation. I'll get crap out of my kitchen and I'll get it on my motorcycle.